What if I told you these 4 Jefferson nickels are worth over $160,000? Each. Check your pocket now, right now. At this very moment, there are coins quietly sitting in pockets, jars, drawers, even lost in couch cushions across America, that are not just coins, but hidden treasures worth a life-changing fortune. Coins that people are accidentally spending, dropping, or ignoring every single day, without realizing they are holding something extremely rare, extremely powerful, and unbelievably valuable. Today on Wheat Pennies in Circulation, we are uncovering 4 ultra-rare coins that could turn an ordinary moment into an extraordinary discovery. But here's the twist. One of these coins looks so normal, so worn, or so easy to miss, that thousands of people have already lost it forever. Stay with me till the end, because once you see what makes these coins special, you will never look at your pocket change the same way again. And yes, one of them could already be yours. The story begins with a coin that doesn't scream wealth. It whispers it. A 1958D Jefferson nickel that carries a mysterious yellowish tone mixed with green layers spreading across both the obverse and reverse sides, almost like time itself has painted over it. Scratches are visible, yes, but not damage. These are the marks of survival, the fingerprints of history. This coin looks like something ordinary, something you might ignore, and that is exactly why it is so dangerous to overlook. Because hidden inside this worn surface is something far greater than appearance. When you look at the front, you see Thomas Jefferson's portrait, calm, historic, and iconic. But look deeper, the texture, the tone shifts, the age, color, they reveal a journey through decades. Flip it over, and the Monticello building stands firm, a symbol of American legacy. The greenish layering across the surface suggests oxidation patterns that collectors quietly hunt for. This is not damage, this is character. This is identity. Now let's talk about its roots. The 1958D nickel was minted in Denver during a time when America was transitioning into a new economic era. Millions were produced, yes, but very few survived in this kind of extra-fine condition with such unique surface characteristics. Over time, coins like this were spent, worn down, or lost. But a select few, like this one, escaped that fate and transformed into something far more powerful, collector gold. Its composition tells another hidden story. This coin is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel, a durable combination that allowed it to survive decades of circulation. It weighs approximately 5 grams, with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters and a thickness of about 1.95 millimeters. These are not just numbers. These are the physical signatures of authenticity. Every serious collector checks these details, because even the smallest deviation can reveal something extraordinary. But what truly sets this coin apart is its unique features. That unusual yellow-green layering, the preserved detail in Jefferson's hair, the visible yet controlled scratches. These create a rare visual identity that stands out in the collector world. Coins like this are not just collected, they are chased. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The current market value of this exact coin in extra fine condition is $120 hundredth. Yes, you heard that right. This is not imagination. This is the real, current market reality. And the most shocking part? Its value is rising day by day. Time is turning this coin into an even bigger treasure. Do not take this lightly, but this is the truth. Collectors across the United States are constantly searching for coins like this. The demand is intense because the supply is disappearing. Every year, more of these coins are lost, damaged, or locked away in private collections. That means the few remaining examples become even more powerful in value. Now listen carefully, because this is where most people lose their chance. If you ever find a coin like this, never rush. Store it in a dry, airtight holder. Avoid touching it with bare hands. Cleaning it aggressively can destroy its value instantly. Never scrub, never polish. If needed, only use gentle methods like distilled water and patience. Always check weight, diameter, and surface details before buying. The biggest mistake collectors make is rushing. But patience creates wealth. Some of the most secret places these coins appear are old coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, flea markets, and even loose change from small-town stores. People don't realize what they have, and that's where opportunity is born. And here's the truth you need to understand. This coin is not just metal. It is a hidden treasure, a silent fortune, something people are losing every single day without knowing. If you find one, you are not lucky, you are aware. This is your moment to start looking differently at your coins. Because on this channel, Wheat Pennies in Circulation, we bring you fresh updates every single day, uncovering treasures that the world is still sleeping on. Now, get ready, because the second coin in today's list is even more dangerous to ignore. Not because it looks rare, but because it looks so ordinary that people are literally losing it every single day. This is the 1998p Jefferson nickel, a coin most people won't even look at twice. But the one we are revealing today carries a rusty brown tone mixed with green spotting across both sides. A surface that tells a hidden story, a story of time, chemistry, and survival. And right now, somewhere in America, someone is unknowingly spending this exact treasure. Take a deep look at the obverse side. Thomas Jefferson's portrait appears calm, but the surface around him reveals something deeper. That rusty brown shade, blending into green oxidation spots, is not damage in the eyes of serious collectors. It is transformation. It is uniqueness. It is proof that this coin has developed a rare identity over time. Every mark, every tone variation builds its personality. Flip it to the reverse, and Monticello stands there, strong and historic, but again, the surface tells a story. The green spotting patterns are not random. They are the fingerprints of age, and collectors quietly chase coins like this because no two are ever the same. Now let's step into its history. The 1998p nickel was minted in Philadelphia during a modern era where coins were mass-produced in huge numbers. But here's the truth most people don't understand. Survival is what creates rarity, not just mintage numbers. Millions were made, but how many survived in very fine condition with such distinct environmental toning? Very few. Most were damaged, cleaned incorrectly, or lost forever. This coin survived differently, and that difference is where its power lies. The composition of this coin is the classic Jefferson formula: 75% copper and 25% nickel. Strong, durable, and built to last decades in circulation. It weighs approximately 5 grams, with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters and a thickness of about 1.95 millimeters. These exact measurements are critical. Professional collectors don't guess, they verify. Because when a coin matches these physical standards, along with rare surface features, its importance increases instantly. But the real secret, the real hidden treasure, is in its unique features. That rusty brown coloration mixed with green spots creates a visual rarity that cannot be artificially replicated without destroying authenticity. The even wear of a very fine condition means the coin still holds strong detail while showcasing its journey through time. This balance between wear and preservation is exactly what collectors look for. It's not too perfect, not too damaged, it's real. And real coins, with real history, bring real value. And now, the moment that changes everything. The current market value of this exact 1,998p Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is $140,800. Yes, this is the absolute current price. This is not a guess. This is not fiction. This is the reality of today's market. And what makes it even more powerful is that its value is increasing day by day. Time is pushing this coin higher and higher, turning it into an even bigger treasure with every passing moment. Believe this, because it's happening right now. Collector demand for coins like this is exploding across the United States. Why? Because modern coins with rare toning and survival characteristics are becoming harder to find. People ignored them for decades, and now they're disappearing. Serious collectors are hunting quietly, aggressively, and consistently. And the scariest part? Most of these coins are still out there, being spent like nothing. Now listen closely, because this is where you protect your treasure. If you ever come across a coin like this, never clean it harshly. That rusty brown and green layer is not dirt, it is value. Use only gentle rinsing methods if absolutely necessary, and always air dry. Store it in a protective holder, away from humidity and air exposure. Never stack it loosely with other coins. And when buying, always check the surface tone, weight, and details first. The biggest mistake people make is trying to improve the coin. That mistake destroys value instantly. Some of the most unexpected places this coin appears are pocket change, grocery store transactions, old piggy banks, inherited jars, and estate collections. People don't recognize it, and that is exactly why it slips away. Opportunity doesn't announce itself. It hides in plain sight. And here's the truth. This coin is not just currency. It is a hidden fortune, a silent asset, a treasure people are accidentally losing every single day. If it passes through your hands and you recognize it, everything changes. Stay connected with Wheat Pennies in circulation because we bring you fresh updates every single day, uncovering powerful, hidden treasures that the world continues to ignore. Now, take a deep breath, because this next coin is the kind that slips through fingers, disappears into everyday transactions, and is gone forever before anyone realizes what just happened. This is the 1971 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, a coin that looks worn, slightly damaged on the edges, marked by green spots across both sides, and yet hiding a level of value that feels almost unbelievable. This is the kind of coin people ignore, the kind they don't even bother to check, and that is exactly why it has become a hidden treasure in plain sight. At first glance, the obverse shows Thomas Jefferson with visible wear, softer details, and those mysterious green spots scattered across the surface. But this is not weakness, this is survival. Every faded line tells a story of decades in motion. Flip it over, and the Monticello building still stands, though gently worn, carrying that same green-toned signature across the reverse. The edges show damage, yes, but to a trained collector, even that damage becomes part of its journey. It proves this coin lived, circulated, and somehow still made it this far. Now step into its background. The 1971 nickel without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia during a time when coins were produced in massive quantities. But here's the truth, most people never understand. Not all coins from that era survive equally. Most were heavily worn, cleaned incorrectly, or completely lost. Coins in almost fine condition, with natural spotting and visible aging like this one, are becoming harder to find with each passing year. Survival, not production, is what creates rarity. And this coin survived in a way that makes it stand out. Its composition is the classic Jefferson standard, 75% copper and 25% nickel. Built for durability, built to last. And clearly shirked though it did. This coin weighs approximately 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and a thickness close to 1.95 millimeters. These measurements are not just technical details, they are proof of authenticity. Serious collectors always confirm these physical markers before making any move, because precision separates ordinary coins from extraordinary ones. But now, focus on what truly makes this coin powerful, its unique features. The absence of a mint mark itself creates curiosity. The green spotting across both sides adds a natural aged character that cannot be duplicated. And even the edge damage, something most people would dismiss, becomes a mark of authenticity in the eyes of collectors who understand the coin's journey. This combination, wear, spotting, and survival, creates a rare identity. A coin like this is not perfect. It is real. And real coins, with real history, are the ones collectors fight to own. Now, the moment that will change how you see this coin forever. The current market value of this exact 1,971 Jefferson nickel in almost fine condition is $160. Yes, this is the absolute current price. This is not a story. This is not hype. This is the real market speaking. And here's what makes it even more intense. This value is increasing day by day. As more coins disappear, as more collectors enter the hunt, this coin is quietly becoming an even bigger treasure over time. This is real. This is happening now. Collector demand for coins like this is rising sharply across the United States. Why? Because people overlooked them for decades. They were spent, ignored, forgotten. And now, when collectors look back, they realize how few are left with natural features intact. That's when demand explodes. That's when prices rise. And that's when ordinary people suddenly realize they had it and let it go. Now listen carefully, because this is where your awareness turns into opportunity. If you ever find a coin like this, never try to fix it. Do not clean those green spots aggressively. Do not try to repair the edges. That imperfection is actually part of its value. Store it in a dry, protective holder, away from humidity and direct handling. When checking coins, always look first at the surface, the wear level, and the presence or absence of a mint mark. These details matter more than anything else. The biggest mistake people make is thinking an old-looking coin has no value. That mistake costs fortunes. These coins appear in the most unexpected places: old drawers, inherited coin boxes, roadside store change, forgotten piggy banks, even loose coins collected over years. People don't recognize them, and that's why they vanish. But now, you are not like most people anymore. You know what to look for. And here's the truth you need to hold on to. This coin is not just metal. It is a hidden treasure, a silent fortune moving through everyday life unnoticed. People are accidentally losing it every single day. But if it reaches you, and you recognize it, you hold something powerful. Stay connected with Wheat Pennies in Circulation, because we bring you fresh, powerful updates every single day, revealing treasures the world continues to miss. This is the moment where everything changes. Because the final coin on today's list is not just rare. It feels like something pulled straight out of a hidden vault of history. A 1953 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, carrying a mysterious grey and soft yellow tone, layered with green spotting across both sides, and something even more unusual, a faint blue tint appearing only on the obverse. This is not just a coin, this is a signal, a sign that you might be holding something far greater than you ever imagined, while others are unknowingly losing it every single day. Look closely at the obverse. Thomas Jefferson's portrait appears sharp, preserved in extra fine condition, with clear detail in the hair and facial structure. But what truly captures attention is that rare blue toning, lightly visible, almost glowing under the surface. It doesn't shout, it whispers rarity. Combined with the grey and yellow undertones and scattered green spots, this coin becomes visually unforgettable. Flip it over, and the Monticello building stands strong and detailed, carrying the same aged character across the reverse. This is not damage. This is a masterpiece shaped by time itself. Now step back into history. The year 1953 was a powerful time in American coinage. Coins were minted for heavy circulation, meant to move fast through hands, pockets, and transactions. Most of them didn't survive with dignity. They were worn down, cleaned harshly, or completely lost. But a coin like this, with no mint mark from Philadelphia, surviving in extra fine condition with such rare toning patterns, becomes something extraordinary. It becomes a survivor. And in the collector world, survivors are treasures. Its composition is the classic strength of the Jefferson series, 75% copper and 25% nickel. This blend allowed the coin to endure decades of circulation while developing unique surface characteristics. It weighs approximately 5 grams, with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters and a thickness of about 1.95 millimeters. These exact specifications are critical. Every serious collector verifies them, because authenticity is everything when it comes to coins of this level. But now, focus on what truly separates this coin from the rest, its unique features. That rare blue tint on the obverse alone is enough to stop collectors in their tracks. Add to that the grey-yellow base tone and natural green spotting across both sides, and you have a combination that is incredibly difficult to find. This is not something you can recreate. This is something that only time can produce. And when time creates something like this, collectors pay attention. And now, the moment that proves everything. The current market value of this exact 1953 Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition is $160. Yes, this is the absolute current price in today's market. This is real. This is happening now. And what makes it even more powerful is that this value is increasing day by day. As more collectors enter the hunt, and fewer coins like this remain available, its status as a hidden treasure only grows stronger. This is not just value, this is rising power. Across the United States, collector demand for coins like this is reaching another level. Why? Because unique toning, strong condition, and historical survival rarely come together like this. Most coins from this era have lost their identity, but this one kept it. And that makes it a target, a prize, something collectors are constantly searching for. Now listen carefully, because this is where everything can change for you. If you ever come across a coin like this, do not clean it aggressively. That blue tint, those green spots, that natural toning, they are the heart of its value. Store it in a sealed, dry holder. Avoid touching it directly. When checking coins, always look at the surface color, mint mark presence or absence, and detail sharpness first. These are the signals of hidden treasure. The biggest mistake people make is trying to make the coin look new, but in reality, that destroys its true worth. Some of the most powerful discoveries happen in the simplest places: old family collections, forgotten drawers, estate sales, antique shops, and even loose change that has been sitting untouched for years. People don't realize what they have, and that's exactly why these treasures keep slipping away. And here's the truth you need to hold on to. This coin is not just a piece of metal. It is a hidden fortune, a silent treasure moving through time, unnoticed by most, but not by you anymore. People are accidentally losing it every single day. But if it reaches your hands, and you recognize it, you are holding something truly powerful. Stay locked in with wheat pennies in circulation, because we bring you fresh, exciting, and powerful updates every single day, uncovering hidden treasures that the world continues to overlook.